When President Biden announced his American Families Plan earlier this year, one important proposal was paid family and medical leave. According to the White House, the United States is one of the only countries that doesn't guarantee paid leave. I want to bring in now a Texas representative who has championed the effort and also happens to be the first member of Congress to officially take paternity leave, Texas Congressman and former Tennessee Titans linebacker Colin Allred. Congressman, do you mind being introduced all the time? People still like to throw in the linebacker thing. Is that okay?
That's fine. You know, I'm definitely a has-been, but at least I'm not a never was. You know?
Okay, that makes sense, man. So I want to start with the very basics here. When we say family leave, sometimes we often put it into a category. We're talking about a woman taking off after she has a baby, but just define it in its broadest sense, actually.
Right. Well, you know, it's funny. In the NFL, we say that we have a 100% injury rate, meaning that every NFL player is going to get hurt at some point. But in normal life, we have a 100% chance that at some point you're going to need time off work, whether that's because you have a baby, or you welcome a new child through adoption, or you have a family member get sick, or you just need to have some time for yourself because of something in your life.
So give us an idea where we are in this country in terms of what law allows and also what some companies do allow, because the White House saying we are way behind.
Yeah, you know, we're the only one of our kind of 41 peer countries that don't offer a national paid leave policy of some kind. Now, a lot of employers are already here. You know, they're offering this leave because they know that to attract and retain the top talent, they have to. You know, that's part of the way they get you to come work for them, is they have a generous leave policy. But for 4 out of 5 workers in the private sector, they don't have any leave at all.
You took paternity leave. Why is this topic it's so personal to you?
Well, first of all, you know, I was raised by a single mother who was a public school teacher, and so I never knew my father, and I always knew that I was going to be involved with my kids from the very beginning. And, you know, I believe strongly that when we talk about leave, when we talk about having children, we have to kind of shatter this myth that it's only the mother or the woman who is going to be in need of that time with those babies in those early critical days. That's just not true. All of the research tells us that kids do better when their fathers are involved early on. The fathers are happier with their kids when they're involved earlier on. It leads to even greater gender equity in the home. The mothers make more in the workforce when the father is also able to take time off. So we got to shatter this myth.
The president is proposing 12 weeks. What would you say, is that certainly good enough in your opinion? What's the bare minimum? I know there'll be some back and forth on it, but what are the chances here?
Well, I do think that 12 weeks is the right amount, and I think we're going to get it in this package. I'm certainly pushing very hard to make sure that it's included. You know, the American Families Plan has a lot of important things in it, from universal pre-K to dealing with the cost of child care. But to me, this leave policy is one of the most important things. It's going to apply to everyone, not just for folks who are having children.
Congressman Allred, well, man, good to see you. This is a heck of a topic. And it's something we're going to keep an eye on here. A very, very important story, and that impacts pretty much everybody in this country. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.